Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Unit 1.3. In this unit, we will look at what are different types of hardware and software available for us. So, what is a hardware? A computer hardware. If we see a desktop computer, a computer hardware is categorized into two categories. One is the internal, second is the external. Anything that resides in your main CPU or main box system unit box will be termed as internal hardware like hard disk, CPU, processor, motherboard, power supply, graphics card. These are all our internal hardware. And everything that is attached through its ports is termed as external hardware like keyboard, speakers, monitors, CDs, flash drives, USBs. These all things are external hardware. Okay. Okay. What different type of input devices are there? We can see that we have see here that there are so many devices, the keyboard, mouse that we more normally use in a computer. Scanner is one of them. Digital camera is an input device. Electronic pen, touchpad, joystick, or any computing or gaming equipment that you want to use. Or fingerprint reader. These are different types of input devices. They are not restricted to only of these. It can be anything. A gesture, a hand gesture can be an input device as well. Okay. Uh, for processing we have CPU because there is a very general classification of CPU. If we go further deep into the CPU, we will see further classification of the CPU. Okay, we will see in the upcoming lectures as well. Then we have communication. For communication, we have different types of modem. We have different type of network equipments, like your Wi-Fi device, like your Bluetooth. These are the technologies that are invented for the purpose of communications. For output devices, we have speakers, headphones, monitors, projectors, VR displays. Okay, so for all these are the input devices. Okay. For storage, we have so many options that you can find. We have almost used all of them, uh, like USB flash drive, memory card, CD, DVDs. We have already used them. Floppy disk, maybe not much people have used them because they are obsolete now. But we obviously use hard disk drives. Okay. So this is the continuation of the previous slide, the storage and communication devices that we have discussed. So let's move to the next slide. Now software. Now there are two major categories of software. One is termed as the system software, and the second is application software. Now the difference between these two softwares is how they interact with the computer itself. A system software is a bridge between a human being, the end user, that is you, and your computer hardware, because you cannot directly feed instruction to the processor because you don't know how a CPU can accept information, what type of information it can accept. You don't know that. So a system software sits in between and it communicate with your computer hardware, and it will also communicate with you as well. So you can easily interact using a mouse, using a graphical user interface. There you will see a button. There's a button. If I press this button, something will happen. So a processor does not know any button or anything like that. So a system software emulates the basic idea of a button, and when you press it, it will trigger some type of instruction that a processor knows. So these are just some examples of system software that are Windows that we are using, Macintosh, Mac OS, Linux, and different types of other operating systems that are available on the market, like Android, iOS. These are also operating systems. These are some screenshots of Windows and Start menu. We already have using them, so I'm not going to detail into them. What are these? What are ribbon? What is menu bars and so. Now, application software. Application software is any software that sits above your operating system. Because for any application software to run, you need a operating system as well. Without operating system, application software will not work. But what will they do? That they actually provide you with some information that they can be utilized to process some information, to carry your work, to entertain you, and so many things. Because you can create vectors, budgets, PC, all these things. You can edit photographs for you. You can have appointment scheduling meetings for you. You can use different type of web pages. You can browse. You can shop online. Okay, you can watch movies. You can send receive email, SMS, messages, different types of things. Okay, designing homes, the thing I have talked in the previous unit, the designing home, a CAD software can be utilized for that. Playing games, obviously, you can entertain yourself by viewing movies online or playing games with your friends and so on. So there are two types of users uh, that uses the computers. One is the normal computer end user, which uses them for its own benefit. Right? I have a budget. I have a movie to watch. I have some email to send, and I am the end user. Okay. Now there is another type of user, and that are professionals or programmers or system analysts. What they do, they they invent or they generate those type of software that we use to play games, that we use to watch movies, that we use to finalize our budget, that we use to create assignments and projects. So these software must be made, obviously. So these programmers use programming languages to create those software. System analysts uh, uses different types of mechanisms uh, to better perform to better extract some performance from your computer, that how your computer is performing, is it up to the mark that is your requirement or not, what needs to be upgraded, how it will be optimized, and so on. Okay, computer operating person are the IT person that you need if you have some problems. So these are those so that is the end of unit 1.3. Thank you very much.